Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Belmont Park here on Saturday. It is the 9th of October 2021. We're going to look at the stakes races on the program from Belmont, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Get 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the stakes action from Belmont races 5, 6, and 7. The fifth race, it is the Vosburgh Stakes. It's a grade 2 event going for a purse of $250,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 5 horses, but it's a competitive group of 5 horses going the distance of ground of 1,200 meters or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the Belmont main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs here in the Vosburgh. My top selection, we're going to go with the number 5 horse here, following C, 5-4-3-1 in the superfecta. 5-4-3-1 super, top selection of 5 horse, following C. This 3-year-old colt by Run Happy, top lecture trains. Joel Rosario gets the mount. The horse's most recent out came 20th of August at Saratoga, 7 furlongs in the Allen Jerkins, and the horse finished third by 9 lengths. He was with him early on, but he just wasn't going to be Jackie's Warrior freak next time out, or Life is Good, who even freaked better next start out on the Kelso. This horse just got beat by better horses, but he really jumped a lot. Coming back here to a 6-furlong trip where he doesn't need pace, where he needs, doesn't need to lead, but he'll see a good pace to run with. I think he could really run a good race. 2 back, they ran him in the Haskell at Monmouth Mile Nathan on 17th of July, and he finished third by 18 and a quarter lengths. And keep in mind, the 18 and a quarter lengths was because the spill in the stretch by who's the horse, Midnight Bourbon, because he got interfered with Hot Rod Charlie. Probably would have made the race a little interesting late, but he wasn't going to win definitely. But he ran okay early on, just needed that extra turn a foot late, and also that incident in the stretch didn't kind of help him either. And then prior to that, Belmont 6.5 and allowance race 85,000, win by 6 and a quarter lengths, earning 100 buyer. He was stupidly wide, but he got the job done. Before that, he was running Southern California, training in Southern California in the care of Bob Baffert. Ran at Oakland 6 furlongs in April and main special weight, winning by 5 and 3/4 lengths, and he got the job done very, very easily, and then had a very nice place before that at Santa Anita in a 6 furlong main special weight, but he also didn't come out of the stretch and got a third through a disqualification. But he's been training very well here today at 9-2. I think he's on the up and up. You can't throw out the 4 horse here, Friends Fire. He absolutely loves Belmont. 11-7 on this track. He ran a terrific race in the Forgo where he basically tried taking a bite out of the competition. Yopon that day, but Yopon got the last laugh on him winning. But you talk about an exciting stretch run there. Really freaked that day. Before then, the Vanderbilt, he didn't run very well, but freaked before then the John Nehru on 4th of July, and then won the True North here in June at Belmont. He's really on the up and up, training well also. Use him at 8-5 because, like I said, he absolutely loves this track. But to recount my selection for the 5th from Belmont, it's grade 2 Vosburgh. Let's take the 5 horse following C. Give kudos to the 4 horse Friends Fire. 5-4-3-1 in the superfecta. The 6th race from Belmont, it is the Matron Stakes. It's a grade 3 event going for a purse of $150,000. Race for 2-year-old fillies. We have a field of a dozen horses heading to the inner turf course. The distance of ground of 1,200 meters or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the Belmont inner turf course. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs here in the Matron. A race very rich in history. My top selection, I'm going to go with the number 7 horse, Bubble Rock, 7-3-1-8 in the superfecta, 7-3-1-8 super, top selection 7 horse, Bubble Rock, superfilled by More Than Ready, Brad Cox trains, I Ready Tease Jr. gets the mount. The horse's most recent out came 3rd of September at Saratoga, 5.5 furlongs in the Mellon Turf course in main special weight for 100K, and he won by 3 3/4 lengths, and he had a stalling position early on, slowly moved his way up. When he got the lead in the stretch, he got the job done. A very, very good run. Coming here, stakes quality horses, shouldn't be a problem on a speed favoring turf course. I think he's sitting on a very good run. 2 back ran 13th of August, Saratoga, 5.5 on the Mellon in his debut in the main special with 100,000. He finished second by 2 lengths. He just kind of stalked all the way around, could never quicken up, but never weaken out of it either. He just need the race for experience, but he did improve really goodly, very good in the next race. He's been training very well here at Belmont on the training turf, or inner turf course. Most recent workout, 48 flat for a half mile, and a 4-furlong workout before that, 47 flat. The best out of 20. He has some speed if he wants to use it. 7-2, let's take him. So to recap my selection for the 6 from Belmont, it's the Matron. Let's take the 7 horse Bubble Rock. 7-3-1-8 in the superfecta. The 7th race from Belmont, it is the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic. It's a grade 1 event going for a purse $500,000. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 7 horses going the distance of ground of 2,400 meters or the distance of ground of 1.5 miles on the Belmont Widener Turf Course. 2,400 meters, 1.5 miles Widener Turf Course. The portable rails are down today, so just keep that in mind. My top selection, we're going to go with the number 3 horse Gufo. We'll go 3-1-2-7 in the superfecta. 3-1-2-7 super. Top selection of 3 horse Gufo. Protocol by declaration of war. Christoph Command trains. Joe Rosario gets them out. The horse's most recent outing came in the horse's most recent outing came on the 28th of August at Saratoga, mile and a half in the Sword Dancer, and the horse won by neck that day, and he was way, way out of it early, but had a good paced run with that day, slowly moved his way up, and fought a good race home with Japan. He got the job done in a game performance, earning a 104 buyer. Coming here to Belmont, where he's run very well in the past, the mile and a half, which he absolutely loves, I think he's sitting on a very good run again today. Two back around the Grand Coutier at Belmont, mile and a half on the 5th of July, and he won by length that day, and again, he sat back early, slowly moved his way up. For him to win with those pedestrian fraction in the front end, going 51 to the half and 116 2 to 3/4, that was quite impressive. A very good race at 90 cents to the dollar with the blinkers on that day, which I really think concentrated him. And then they ran him at Belmont, a mile and a quarter in the Manhattan. Before that, he finished third by 4 lengths. He was very wide and just had a little bit of a lackadaisical trip in the stretch. He needed the blinkers because we watched what happened at the top of the lane. He lost concentration there. But he's kind of a cool horse. He's running basically every few weeks, and the long trips, which is very unheard of here in America. Running 5th of June. 5th of July, 20th of August, now September 9th, and they plan on going to the British Cup. It's quite cool, all these races for him under his belt so far this season. But he hasn't run half bad at all this season, really improving a lot. Back to the mile and a half, training well at 8-5, let's use him. The 1 horse Serve the King, I think, is your second likeliest winner. 5-year-old horse by Kingman. Chad Brown trains. Ida Ortiz Jr. gets the mounts. Most recently in the Johns Call over the mile 5/8 at Saratoga, he won by half length and sat back early, but slowly moved his way up. But when he got the lead, he fought a good race home, a very good run. Prior to that in the UN, he finished 4th by 3 1/4 lengths, and he just sat back a little bit too late. Maybe the trip wasn't to his liking there, the mile 3/8. Maybe we want a little longer. And then the Monmouth Stakes over the mile and 8th, a trip very too short. He finished 4th by 7 1/4 lengths, never really getting out. But I think the mile and a half is really back to his wheelhouse at 8-1. Let's use him also because I think he's on the up and up. But to recap my selection for the 7 from Belmont, it's the Grade 1 $500,000 Joe Hirsch Turf Classic. We're going to take the 3 horse Gufo, give kudos to the 1 horse Serve the King, 3-1-2-7 Super, 3-1 in your multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.